This is the tarot reading for the sun sign Cancer for the month of October 2015. We are going to pull out cards and then see how these cards individually are and how they interact with each other. So let us see how the cards are lined up for Cancer. The first card is the area of improvement or area of focus for a Cancer. What is their strength? What is it that they're getting from the external environment, or what is holding them back? What is it that a Cancer doesn't know, and how will be the month of October for a Cancer? So when we see the first card, what is the area of improvement? The first card I get is Six of Swords. So somewhere I am seeing that there is a need that a Cancer feels, that they want to move on from the conflicting situation they have been in. So if you see, this is a family leaving or taking a journey and trying to move away from the conflict really. So when we look at this card, it is about taking a journey and trying to move on from your pain and the struggles that you've been going through. So when this comes in, so this is not really an area of improvement. This is an area of focus for Cancerians. What it is really saying is that you should make peace with all the conflict and pain that you have been with, and you should now try to move on. So this card is also suggestive of taking a short break. So if you have been feeling a bit stressed out at work, or there has been some kind of conflict or struggle going on in your family life, you should look at taking a break. Now that break could be, so when we look at water or something, it's just saying that take a break which will be more soothing and calming to your nerves. So this is a suggestion which is coming from tarot, or in what should be the area of focus for Cancer. So a very strong suggestion that you need to get your life back. You need to move on from the pain and conflict that you're going through, and therefore take a break from whatever that conflicting situation is. Now let us see what is it that is the strength for the Cancer. Okay. I am getting again a lot of cards which are with swords. So when this comes in a strength, one thing a Cancer needs to realize is the kind of pain and sadness that they have been through, which is shown by, and the kind of betrayal they have felt, which is shown by the swords, and this is like an overkill. So it's just saying that your pain can't get any worse from where it is right now. There is no more killing after the killing, right? So while this is an overkill, so many swords are not really required to kill a person. So same way, when we have to understand this card in strength, it's just saying that the amount of pain and sadness that you have felt with your conflict, there is no other lower level or a more bottoming out of that pain. So it is just saying that you are at the ultimate bottom of having found that pain, and now it's time to move up. There is no more going any further down or getting into any further more sadness. So when this comes in a strength, it's saying that now is the time to recuperate, to move away from your conflict really. So this is coming in the strength, and when I see these two cards together, it's just telling me that Cancer really needs to focus on themselves. They need to really internally make peace with things that have been bothering them, where they have felt betrayed, they have felt cheated, they have felt let down very heavily by their closed ones, or purely some kind of an argument with lot of people where they were not able to put a point across, and they were sidelined so badly that Now they don't even have a choice of putting their point forward. So whatever the situation would have been, it is just saying that your sadness has now bottomed out. There is no further lower level to your sadness. Now you can only move up. So this is the card of when it comes in strength. It's just saying that take it as a learning, right? And this is the time to recuperate and move forward and move away from your conflict. Now let us see what is it that they are getting from the society and how it is going to help them or hold them back in the month of October. The card I get is Page of Wands. Now if you look at this card, this is about, if you see this card which came in the strength area, and this is about somebody just something coming to an end, whether it was your idea or it was a thought process or basically some kind of a friendship, whatever it was. It just shows that, as I said, with this card, it just looks like the ending has happened. Now a new beginning is what needs to get started with this card. And when I get this, which is the card of new beginning, in how your response or how your interaction will be with the society, it's telling me that you are going to make a new beginning. And you need to have a very young, you need to be very young at heart and really need to feel very good about things. And so this is the card which is Page of Wands, which I get in how your interaction should be with the society. It's just telling you be start afresh, move away from your conflict, and you should do very well. Now let us see what is it that is the. I'm sorry, we just have a. I think the lights went out. So now let us see what is it that a Cancer does not know. And I get the Hierophant reversed. So when we get this card, which is the Hierophant reversed, it is a card of moving away from your basic beliefs. So this is also coming to me as an understanding when I look at this card, that after this experience where you met with lot of conflict, after this experience where you met lot of conflict, and the area of focus where you're trying to move away from the sadness or the conflict that you had, it's telling me that there is going to be change in your thought process. You may not now, your thinking is going to change. You may not be that conformist, or the kind of thinking or a thought process you had earlier will now undergo quite a radical change because of the conflict and the pain that you had, and now the kind of new beginning that you're making. So this is what you don't know, that your thought process, and there is going to be a change in how you think about things, and there is going to be a fair amount of change in your whole way you look at things and how you deal with people. So this is what then Cancer doesn't know. So now let us see how will be the month of October for Cancer. So when we look at this card, which is Two of Pentacles reversed, this is a card of trying to really maintain the balance. So this is a caution card which is coming for Cancer, which is saying, so when we look at these two cards where you have had your conflict and you're trying to move on from it, and you're trying to make a new beginning, and there is going to be change of thoughts and ideas, it's just saying that the balancing act will be quite a challenging task for you. So the caution coming is that don't give up. It is manageable, while it will look very difficult. So when it is coming in reverse, it's just telling me that you will feel that maybe at some point in time that it's probably not within your reach to make it happen, that you can recover from your conflicts and move on. Believe me, you can, because this is a card of making the balance happen. So this is how it is looking for Cancer.